Hey, it's Cora. Welcome back to the Undertaker. We're at Draft Dodger's cabin. Sounds good.
Sure I can carry much more.
How are you? I'm good. We we don't have notes. That is fine. I believe we are just messing about in good old Draft Dodgers. So we have done the Skeeter's Ridge bodies. The Draft Dodgers cabin doesn't have a body. We were, I believe, on our way. Where are we on our way to? I don't know. I'm sure I had a plan. Maybe we just exploring Pleasant Valley. Ultimately, there is a goal to this run, by the way. I'm gonna really quickly look at what I said was my plan at the end of last episode. One moment, please. All right, I remember now. We're ideally trying to find a bedroll so we can go up the summit and do the summit corpses, go back to Timberwolf Mountain. I think I'm going to head to Three Strikes and then like the barn, the farmhouse, and Signal Hill. All the major places you'd normally go when you're in Pleasant Valley anyway. And as we find corpses on the way, we shall look after them. So the goal I was just alluding to. So the goal in The Undertaker, I was talking about this the other day when I was filming. I was filming something. I think I was filming Tidy Kiwi or Voyager. Apologies, it's been all blurring into one lately with so much going on at work, etc. But I do want these interloper runs to have goals. This person is not going to live well. There's not going to be much reason for keeping this run going for the rest of time. It's not going to be that interesting for you guys to start with. I could do the whole world, I suppose, but I don't know if that's really like the key goal that I had. This whole shelf is okay, cool. Can I lift it back up and put it on the floor? I can. There's two containers. I found an extra container to search. Ultimately I've decided that, you know, the thumbnail that I've made for this series with the gravestone, that grave marker is in Milton, the cemetery in Milton. So the goal I'm thinking of this run is she has crashed in Ash Canyon, but she knows that she can be rescued in Mountain Town. So ultimately we're going to go Pleasant Valley, probably Mystery Lake, maybe Coastal and come back. But ultimately we want to end up in Mountain Town. We know somebody who's going to meet us at the church and help us get out. That is my goal. I want to make sure I go to graveyards in the game. I'm trying to think of where the graveyards all are, though. There's obviously a church and a little one in Pleasant Valley at Thompson's Crossing. I don't know if there's one anywhere else. There is Desolation Point. So we have to go to DP, and we have to go. Is there one in Mystery Lake anywhere? No, right? We have to end up in Mountain Town at that graveyard. So we will ultimately go through a lot of places, but I'm thinking 25 episodes potentially at the most. I don't want the series to go forever. I have so many ideas for things to do on YouTube, and I don't want you guys to get bored either with it being...
Where can I find something to eat?
Yeah, you're going to be hungry, Astrid, because we don't have a lot of food. Anywho, that's just my thoughts. Excuse me right now. I want to make sure I have lots of teas. I have 3 potential tea corpses. Let's make a few more. Excuse me 1 second. Let's make a few more. I also want to make sure that I have some books. I can't bury any more corpses without books. And I think I might have burnt one of my last books in the last episode. Yeah, how are you? I'm good. I have a whole day off tomorrow. I could not be happier. I've taken a day off to stream and relax and hang out with my friends, and I haven't done that for myself in a very, very long time. My last job, I used to do something called a Koru day, where I would take the odd day off just to be with me, myself, and I. And that is not something that I can really do in this job. For starters, I only get 4 weeks a year of leave. Yes, I know. Sorry, people from the United States who get far fewer days. yeah, I don't get as much leave. At my last job I got 5 weeks of leave a year. This is too windy for torches. It leaves less leave for me because I need to use my leave for my son's school holidays, you know, when he's on school breaks, and I need to use it for family related stuff rather than using it for what I would like to use it for every now and then, having a day to myself. So anyway, I've decided, stupid bugs, I decided I'm going to take this day to myself. I've also got another one planned at the end of April for my birthday. So if you don't normally watch me on Twitch, I might be more available tomorrow. You're not going to see this before the day has happened, but please come over and follow me on Twitch. Twitch is extremely easy to sign up for. You can follow me and turn the notifications on to know when I go live, and you can come see me there. I have, however, also thought about streaming on YouTube as well, like dual streaming. That is now something that is a lot easier to do. So I may end up doing a YouTube slash Twitch stream. Especially now I'm on this goal, this hunt, this passionate... Yep, this passionate drive towards 1,000 YouTube followers. Which is a really big milestone. It's pretty hard to do. It's pretty special. I know I need teas. Why am I ignoring these teas? Is that a person? That's part of the tree, right? That's not a person. Yeah, it's a tree. Yeah. So yeah, ultimately 1,000 followers on YouTube is a big deal. So I'm trying to get there. It does mean there will be ads served in front of my videos if I get there. I know that that's frustrating for some people, and probably like that I'm a small channel and they don't get YouTube ads. But YouTube ads would, you know, the income from YouTube ads would actually, it's a better income split between creators and the company than Twitch has. And it's actually, you know, beneficial for my family and for eventually doing less office work and more fun things that drive my passion. So yeah, anyway, I don't even think I'm potentially gonna go the right way here, but let's just keep going. There might be a corpse somewhere along here that I didn't know about. I don't know where every single corpse is. I'm not allowed to kill this bun. I actually considered it briefly and then I remembered. No killing of the bun-buns. I can't remember where this road goes. What's the point of this road? I actually don't remember. I'm terrible with this part of PV. My brain cannot comprehend. There's the bridge. That bridge takes me around. Isn't like end of the road over there and towards Black Rock and then up to Signal Hill? And this takes me up where? Like, what is the point of this road? I don't remember this having a point. I think 3 strikes is beyond this road. This road does not help me with 3 strikes. So, unless I'm just completely way off. But yeah, for some reason, this corner of PV confuses my brain. Just putting it out there. I will ultimately end up there. It's fine. I think I might be able to go over the top there and I might end up at 3 strikes with that road. Stop shouting at me. I can't hear you. But yes, I know. Ad's bad, but it would mean a lot to me if I could support my family a little bit more with all of this work that I put into the channels. You know, this is quite a lot of work. This is several hours of my life every week because I care about it, because I love doing it. I'm not complaining about it. But it is nice to be rewarded with a little bit of income. And yeah. I hate it because I don't want anyone to think that I'm money grabbing. I'm not in any way, but you know, every little helps and all that. And that's all I'll say on the matter, I guess. So windy. Wow. I'm really bad when it's their full condition. I'm just like, we can just wander around then when we're cold. It'll be fine. We've got condition to spare. And then 5 minutes later, I'm like, oh yeah, so probably she's not a fire. She's a little too cold. I don't like it. She's lost too much condition. And I never learn. Why? But yeah, I'm excited about the stream tomorrow. So we're definitely planning to do some music and some playing with the hobbits. Not Dun. Dun's got a family thing, but Bourbon Bee. I think I could have gone up and over and ended up there, but I think it's not far. It's just over here now. Is this a person or a deer? Because it's a good time for a fire, no matter what. We could do either. Oh, it's a person. Let's just do sticks if we can. We'll think about what we want to name this person. What have I named them so far? It's in the menu. We'll have a look in a minute.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire. I'm actually kind of cold at the moment, so I'm kind of hoping that the fire works, even though it's not going to help me. Where are my slippers? Oh, lucky day. I do like that when she says that. Right, what are we looking at here? -12. Okay, so we're going to need 2 of these bad boys, 1 of these, and some sticks. All right. Something tells me this person is named Mark. They have the Polaroid. But I don't know if I've used Mark yet, so let's have a look. We've had Harry, Martin was probably the closest. Bill and John, no one. Jamie and Max. And then we've had Jack and Lila, Margot and Miguel. So I'm going for a lot of M names, a lot of J names. I don't quite know why that's happening. But yeah, this is Mark. And I'm very sorry to see what happened to you, Mark. Did we have a book? Oh, didn't I determine I have no books? Oh no, how are we going to put this man to rest? We don't have a book. I was going to find a book. Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do is give him his tea, warm up a couple for me, and we can run over to Three Strikes and see if there's a book. And hope this fire stays lit. It should do. It's got 2 hours on it. We can spray our ankh for him. And I was watching what I was doing last time with dropping the sticks, and I was just absolutely failing at it. And then I was saying to myself, I thought I already dropped a stick. I have. And then I was just getting all confused, and I was watching the recording back because I was editing something out of it, and I was like, why am I such an idiot? Half a lead is fine. It's just a warm-up mission. I'm not actually, this fire's not that warm then. Okay. We are sheltered here. Alright, well, I'll be back soon, Mark, okay? We might screenshot you so I don't forget. There we go. And let's drink one of these teas to get the warmth, and we'll grab a torch and we'll see if we can get back here with a book so we can officially put you to rest. There's more bodies coming up ahead with all these crows. We're at 3 strikes, so I'm just going to go into the little barn and see if we can find ourselves a book or 2. Definitely got dead deer here. I think there's 2. Or maybe even a dead wolf. That might be a lower difficulty thing though. And then I'm not remembering if there's a corpse or not. I'm also hoping there's a bedroll. So we can head back to the summit if there is. So deer, there's doe. Oh, we're not making arrows. I need to stop picking up feathers. So we're not it's just habit. It's we're not making arrows because we're a pacifist. Oh, look at all this food though. Oh. Alright, well we can't put Mark to rest yet then. I want this jerry can, but also I don't want the weight of it. So I think I'm already overweight and I already have a 3-litre jerry can, so I know you're cold, darling, I know. There's no books here, so we can't help anybody. And there's no bedroll. So, are there any corpses here? I think there is a dead wolf over here, right? Is it every difficulty then? Yeah, okay. Alright, so we might have to follow the road down to the farmhouse then. What I will do... I'm going to run back to that fire. Let's drop these feathers. They're weighing us down. They're making me slow. Jeez. I just cannot cope with that burden. Farmhouse will definitely have 2 or 3 books and we can come back to Mark. I'm just going to go warm up by the fire. Fully warm up. And get that other tea. And then we will head to the farmhouse and we can come back and do the book for Mark. I'll write a little note in my journal about the fact that I have not properly given Mark his send-off that he deserves. Are we still lit? Yes. It's lit! Yo! I'm young and hip. It's lit. I am not young nor hip. I have never, even when I was young, I was not hip. In case you can't tell, I was definitely not with the cool kids. Just in time, I think, to be warm. So let's make some teas. And I might throw a coal in here so I get the full warmth because I got 15 of them. Jeez Louise. So how are those cans that I picked up? Oh, not great, but we can eat the pork and beans. The pork and beans will warm us up too. I think I have to smash it? Yeah. Pork and beans. Got lots of teas for our next departed friend. Well, at least we know there's no one at three strikes that we could see. I think if I do this, I can keep it warm by the fire. Just like the teas. Yeah, I always forget I can do that. Oh, I thought I heard a footstep. Or felt a footstep. But my dog is still asleep, so it cannot have been. Should we do a herbal tea so that when we sleep for tonight, we've got 2 of them. We can drink one as we travel as well. Huzzah. What can we make? We're nice and warm now, so we can head off. I know it won't, you know, we won't get the benefit of it, but we're also going to eat these. They're surprisingly calorific. We're going to drink some water. And let's note in our diary, Mark towards 3 strikes, no book. We need to come back to him. We'll leave him everything else that he needs. These torches are good. So we'll have to relight this fire for Mark to burn our book. I suppose I could start the fire with the book, but I've been like not letting myself do that because I think that the fire should be lit and then the book should be an offering. The book shouldn't be used to light the fire. I don't know why my brain is so pedantic about that, but tis what tis. I shall do it that way. Oh, yeah, I do know PV better than I think I do. I just start to doubt myself. It's just such a big map and this, you know, the weather's bad and it's kind of daunting, so I suppose I've just learned what I need to know. But in my head I can picture the whole map. It's just sometimes I get stuck with 3 strikes. I'm just like, I think it's, if you see this, you're nearly there, and if you see this, you're nearly there, and you can get from here to here, and yeah. Let's add yet more mushrooms to our backpack. Or as Zach would say, ooh, mushrooms. I love Zach. If you don't know, Zach Nafane, one of the best Long Dark creators. He's fantastic. He's our hobbit. He's our Gandalf to our hobbits. And he got us all to know each other and be friends. And he has been a great support to me in the channel. And he is a lovely person. I'm glad to call him my friend. Absolutely no pretension about him. You know, like some people who have a channel that large would, you know, kind of be like, well, or even people actually, I won't name any names, but there's some channels I know which are a lot smaller, which have very big heads. And that would never be Zach's style. The guy does not have a big head at any point. He is just a genuinely kind, nice, you know, supportive person. Always wants to lift up other channels. You know, there are a lot of channels out there that get to a certain size and then they sort of, they don't turn around to put the ladder down to help other people who are trying to also be content creators and get their names out there. Like, he is always the first to say, tell me when you're putting out something great and I will promote it. I will tell people about it. I will, you know, I will do my best to get you there. And he's determined to get me to 1,000 followers. So I'm assuming he will probably mention me again at some point soon. He's very, very sweet about that. When my song came out, which hopefully all of you have seen by now, The Sounds of Great Bear, he promoted it for me, and it, yeah, was a really, really helpful gesture. He's got 2 little ones now, keeping him busy. But yeah, highly recommend. Zach Nafane. He also is on Twitch, but he doesn't get much time to stream because of his young family. So he is, it's very rare, so I recommend if you follow him on Twitch, you turn your notifications on, because otherwise you will miss a Zach stream. Well, we have another body here, I think. I'm pretty sure this is a person. Or it might be, there used to be a deer in one of these little barn houses, but I think this one's the person one. Oh, my memory's not great though. So we will have to come back to this person as well. If it is a person. Oh, it's a deer. Okay. I don't need anything from her right now. I'm going to follow this road along, this little fenced path, and get ourselves to the farmhouse. Yeah. So I think ultimately my goal, if I can do more content creation and less traditional job, that would be really cool because my kids are so small. But ultimately my goal is if the channel grows enough for me to be able to support younger, fresher, newer creators, then I would like to do that. It's like, you know, people who talk about all these big stories about how they want to have millions and millions of dollars because they want to do, you know, fly around the world in a private jet and eat in nice restaurants and travel and do fun things. And I'm just like, can I just not work? Can I just make music and videos all day? Can I just give my family money so they don't have debt problems and stay awake at night worrying anymore. You know, small dreams. I just want to check this little barn in case there's a person, and then we're going to go over the hill here to the farmhouse. We're very slow because I've just overburdened the poor woman. We probably could make the farmhouse like a tiny little base just for the brief time we're here. Leave our heavy stuff behind. Hey, I see it. I see the bedroll. Yes, it means we can do Timberwolf Mountain. Okay, so we need books at the farmhouse. Is one. Okay, so we can do Mark on our way out. That's fantastic. I'm so pleased to have a bedroll. I always forgot it could be here. I've actually found it here before, and I completely erased it from my memory. That it could be here. Yay! That's a lucky find. What time of day are we at? Late afternoon. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy to have a day off tomorrow. It's like tonight, it keeps feeling like Friday night. But it's literally just sinking in again that I don't have to work tomorrow. Oh, so excited. Now we just need one of my children, both of my children, to stay healthy. So that I don't emergency pick them up from daycare or school or whatever. That has happened a few times when I've been planning a day to myself. It's kind of just like Murphy's Law, right? I'm going to go up and over here. Just want to see what these crows are on about. We haven't been finding much clothing yet either, so it'd be fun when we get to the farmhouse to see if there's any darker clothing that we need to swap things out for. What we got here? These are very close crows, seeing I'm up high. Oh yeah, there is a person down here. I just remembered this. Yeah. Okay. Hi. I don't know your name. Let's have a think about your name. Can't burn the book to start with. So we won't use this book for poor Mark. We'll use this book for this person. We can go back to Mark and make kind of a loop around to the capsule. Capsule. Oh god, Dunn's ruined my brain. To the prepper cache on our way to the Timberwolf. Back up to Timberwolf. Alright. Let's burn a nice heavy fur. Alright, so I'm going to say this is Holly.
I gotta eat soon.
You will when you sleep, Astrid, okay? Oh, that's almost lined up. We're going to burn this book of remembrance for Holly. And say, thank you, Holly. The difference you made to this world. I don't know why I'm jiggling it for you, but it just felt right. I'm sorry that it ended this way. And I hope your family don't have sleepless nights wondering where you are. Maybe you were together and they left you here because they couldn't take you with them. I'm not sure. But yeah. Take your screenshot and put you... Alright, my friend. I hate leaving this. Oh yeah, we haven't got much water, so let's make some water because it's a big fire to leave behind. I can't do it. Too many years of playing this game, it just feels wrong to leave a fire with 2 hours on it and not use it for something. Let's make some. And then we'll go to the farmhouse for the night. This is a good little nooch, actually, to come and recuperate if you're on leaving the farmhouse. I forget it's here. This run is helping me to remember parts of the map that I'd forgotten about. Six minutes till melted. Okay, so we've got a while on the fire. PV's probably going to PV shortly, so let's get out of here before we end up with some sort of blizzard. I'm going to drink birch. And, farewell, my friend. Probably could walk up behind her, but that feels almost disrespectful now, so let's go this way.
I need to find a place to rest.
I always feel sorry for people called Holly at Christmas time. I mean, I'm sure they're aware of all the jokes and they're sick of them, but I can't hear the name Holly without thinking of the Holly and the Ivy song and getting it in my head immediately, so their lives must be a little bit annoying that time of year. It's like when they make Christmas movies like Hallmark or Lifetime Christmas movies and they name the girl Holly and you're just like, oh, really? I will not sing any of those songs for you now. I will apologize for putting them in your heads. Oh boy, this is going to be a slow slog now. I'm so tired too. To get to this farmhouse. But I can't see anything in my way that will hurt me. So we're just going to have to slog through it, I think. I mean, there's a wolf over there. Oh god, is that a Timby? Use the last of my energy to just put some more distance between me and him if it is a Timby. I do not want that pack alerted of my existence. I don't have any way to defeat Timbys right now. This is not the weather for a fire to throw, you know, torches at their faces. I have a blue flare, but I just don't have the energy for that right now. So it better just be a wolf. Of course, the one direction I need to travel is the way the frickin' wind is blowing. Well, we can make it. It'll just be painful, but we can make it. My hair keeps tickling me. I think I should take it out. Like when you put it in a braid and the little bits of it just start tickling at you. There's a very old clip of me playing this game, you know, on Twitch and being at this side of the barn and taunting a bear with an arrow. I think it was one arrow at the bear, or maybe even a rock at him. Anyway, I taunted him for no good reason other than the fact that I was being a pest. And then I started running back to the farmhouse, but I was overburdened, so I did not make it back to the farmhouse before he did. And oh, how I shrieked when he caught me right as the open door words were on the door. He got me anyway. This game is so good though. I never ever get sick of it. 8 years now. It's just... Well, 8 years in August. 7.5. Yeah, it's just not... It never gets boring. It never gets old. I think I took an extremely brief break from it at one point. Like a couple of months. When the PlayStation... I just wasn't able to spend much time on the PlayStation. But oh my god, so much time. Oh my god, the time I would have wasted on this if I'd known about, you know, if I'd had a computer at the time when it came out in Scotland, when I was still living in Scotland, the time I would have spent on it. I used to have a lot of time to myself because my husband worked shifts and yeah, so I would spend a lot of time on my own. Dusty's good. I will do a proper loot. Here's a book I can burn. But we're just gonna go to bed, I think. I'll just stop briefly for the books in here. Oops. There's always books in here. Okay. And there's always books in the office too, so we'll get those tomorrow. This hat. Oh, gloves. Are these better than mine? No. Oh, my torch is done. There'll be books in here. And there'll be books in the basement, I think. There we go. So now I can... There's 4 people I can put to rest now. But yeah, we'll do a proper loot in the morning. In the next episode, really, because I have to put her to bed. And I have to get on with things today. But thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Listening to me ramble about various things today. Please like, comment, and subscribe so more people can find me. And yeah, I'll be back in a few more days. With what comes up next in the schedule. Voyager.
Too heavy to carry.
I'll see you then. Take care of yourself. And let's give her some food. The worst food. Let's hope for no food poisoning, though we do have the reishi. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I won't risk any more low stuff, though. I'm finding these are, like, really bad at the moment. $45 kilos out of 20. No wonder I could barely walk. Should get our condition right back up for a big sleep. Alrighty, my friends. Appreciate you. See you soon. Full condition. Full condition. Hey. Alright. Bye. Bye. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some